God of War Ascension, Chapter 4, the Hecatonchires. That's a tough word to say. Titan difficulty walkthrough for WikiGameGuides.com. I'm Dan. So, just had to double check and make sure I couldn't break that thing and turn it into red orbs. Hecatonchires is a pretty difficult word. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So this boss fight, kind of tough, mainly because of the camera angle. So the first part before the boss shows up, pretty standard fight. I just like using all the bugs as bombs. As long as you're grabbing stuff, you're not going to get hurt. Oops. There's some more bugs. Okay, so once you finish those two guys off, it gets a little trickier.
You have caused me pain for the last time, Spartan.
Also, if you haven't noticed, I don't know if I've mentioned it, cutting out cutscenes, or like long story cutscenes, out of this guide. I mean, this is kind of a cutscene, but really it's just showing the boss come to life, so I didn't feel like I had to cut it out. So this is where it gets kind of tough because of the camera is so far away. Now you see these two little grabbers have nice soft pink spots on the inside for you to do some damage to. So you can see I headed out to death there. I just found it easier to start on the far left side, just so I could keep all the enemies kind of together at the beginning. So my strategy was just to kind of grab enemies long enough, stay alive, kind of keep them away. Because if you just attack those two weak spots, these guys will just kill you while you're trying to do it. So I just try to throw them to one side and then do some damage to the little grabbers. And then once they catch back up to me, then start grabbing them again. You can see right there, it's really hard to tell what you're doing and where you are, like which guy you are. But just try to keep the dudes on one side. As long as they're far enough away from you, feel free to go to town on the little feelers. We're not quite done with this guy yet. So you're surrounded on both sides. So you got the guy with the head on one side. Just do some damage, and then if you can, and then run away as he comes towards you. There's those legs behind you. Don't worry about them nearly as much. Just kind of pay attention to this guy. Go up, do damage to him, and then run back. And then as soon as he's done crawling, run back at him and start chopping away. Whoop. Time to get out of there. Oof, that almost killed me. That was some poor timing on my part. Time to get out of there. Time to attack. Time to get out of there. And run away and attack. There we go. Use this guy to make him cut his own face off. Shing! Shing! Oh, bit his own hand off. Painful. So, once you get up to this queen enemy, I forget her name right now. It's not a cutscene. I thought it was a cutscene at first, and I actually died. But you do have to move out of the way of her attack and attack her yourself. So when she raises up, get out of the way and keep jamming on square to take her down. And this is the end of chapter 4.